All right. Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video. This is a new feature that some of you might be using, but probably aren't, that is really awesome, and I'm stoked about it, and I'm glad that there's a really a good use case for me to use this right now, but it's dynamic content. I don't think everybody has it enabled in their accounts, but for those of you that do, this is a cool little thing that I just put together and wanted to share it with everybody. So let me just kind of walk you through. So I have a client that does events, and we have a campaign set up to capture the date of the event, and it's being stored in a custom field on the contact record. So if I come here to contact, it's actually this field right here, event, date, and time. And we want to be able to use the date and time in the content, right? So for example, if we did, we could do the full format here, and this is going to change. And let me just pull up a contact here so you can kind of see how it would look. If I do this and say full, it's pretty cool, right? It'll show Wednesday, September 4th, 2019 at 11 o'clock, in 0 seconds a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Well, that's good. That's better than what it would come in as normally if I didn't do anything and I just did no modifiers. And this is what it would merge into the emails, which is not awesome. So what I actually want it to do is say something like, Wednesday, September 4th at 11 o'clock a.m. or p.m., right? So that's where liquid templating comes in. So let me show you how this works. So we can do this custom format option, and this is one way to do it. There's actually a better way to do it, and that's what I'm going to show you. So if you haven't been on this page, if you're doing liquid templating, and I'll include this in the comments section in the Loom video that I'm making, but this page has all the documentation for all the stuff that you can do with Liquid. Now, I'm assuming that all of the stuff that's in here is supported by Keap and Infusionsoft and the email builders, but I know for a fact that the stuff I'm going to show you does work because I've tested it. So what we're going to actually look at is this date option here, and this date article tells you all of the cool stuff that you can do. Basically the way that Liquid works is you put in the merge fields, and then you do the pipe symbol, and then you say do this to it, right? So this would output Friday, July 17th, 15, right? Now you might be wondering, well, how do I know what to do here? Well, that's what this little link right here takes you to this page, and this will take you and let you build out all the different pieces for the format that you want. So it'll say like month, if you want it to be the 2-digit month, or if you want it to be the abbreviated month, or the full month, right? So you highlight it and it tells you which, what to use there. So for me, I wanted to say Friday, October 18th, 2019 at 4:41 p.m., right? That happens to be like, I think the exact time right now, but that's not what I want it to do. Or, I want it to be the merge field, then formatted like this, right? So I've got this string right here built out. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come into the dynamic content, and I'm going to put this in right here like that, and click add content to editor. Now here's the tricky part. We don't want custom, we want date. All right, so what it's going to do is, this is telling Infusionsoft, instead of just merging in this date and time, use Liquid to format it using this date formatter, and then do it this way. And I actually think this needs to be a lowercase p when I've tested this before. All right, so now just like before, I'm using the same contact. I click preview, and now it says Wednesday, September 4th, 2019 at 11 o'clock a.m. Pretty sweet, right? So now I can take this and copy that, and I can come into my campaign here and come in and put it into this guy right here. And that will then, I haven't tested this part, so we'll see. But let's see what happens if I go and send this. I don't know if this user record has a date and time field there, but you get the point. That that will work. That will now do that. So let me show you what this is going to do for this client. We actually had a separate custom field that we were storing called friendly date. So that this means that I have one less field that I actually have to use. One less custom field that I have to use and burn to store a friendly date. I can format this date however I want it to, and I can still use this date and time field for my date field timer. So I looked over here at my other screen there. I did get the email, but that contact that I was testing with didn't have a date set for that. So that's why it didn't come through. But, assuming that this is put in place and, works like it should, that will work. So, hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, I'll put this, structure here, in, the comment section. I'll also link out to, this GitHub site for Liquid and all the different filters and things like that you can do, and then also this time string creator thing. But hopefully that helps somebody. I think it's a pretty cool feature, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thanks.